Keaton, this is live, so don't
Got it. That's for him.
He's doing it.
That's the mic.
Mike said he's doing it.
What is he doing?
He said he'll just hold it for every
But I was gonna put it here.
time. No. Because then you want to. Could you move so I can get my doc? I'm sorry. Where's the G? I don't know. It's not on? Oh. Put Caneo's in the back. Caneo's supposed to be in the center. Good evening. The preservation of the dignity of today's ceremony is of the utmost importance. Today we are honoring our students. We ask that you turn your cell phones to silent mode and be courteous to those around you at all times. During the ceremony, we encourage you to express your pride by applauding and cheering, but the use of air horns and other noise-making devices are strictly prohibited. Please do not yell individual names from the audience. It takes away from the attention that belongs on stage toward our graduates. A professional photographer will be taking photographs of each graduate as they receive their diploma. The photograph will be mailed directly to each graduate as a gift from the school. Thank you for your cooperation in this very important manner. And now, please welcome Malverne High School senior Subhadra Debnath, who will be singing the Star-Spangled Banner. Will the audience please stand?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's bright glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
You may be seated.
Good evening. It is an honor for me to welcome graduates, parents, relatives, and friends to our graduation ceremony. I would like to introduce some of our honored guests who have made significant contributions to the education of the students of Malverne High School. From the Malverne School District Board of Education, we are honored to have with us today our President, Ms. Jeannie D'Esposito, our Second Vice President, Ms. Phyllis Tensley, and Trustees Josephine Batista and Ms. Laura Avinti. From the District Administrative Offices, we have with us today our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. James Hundafun, Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction, Mr. Stephen Gahuli, Assistant Superintendent for District Operations, Dr. Spiro Kaletis, Assistant Superintendent for Business, Mr. Christopher Caputo. Our Malverne High School Administration, Assistant Principal, Ms. Kesha Brascombe, and our Dean of Students, Mr. Christopher Brescher. Our department chairpersons, Ms. Yvonne Daza, Chairperson of Foreign Language, ESL, and Business, Mr. Jason Mack, Chairperson of English, Language Arts, and Social Studies, Mr. Michael Messina, Chairperson of Music and Fine Arts, Ms. Florence Belay, Chairperson of Science and Mathematics, Mr. Michael Peelan, Athletic Director and Chairperson of Physical Education and Health. Our Director of Special Education, Mrs. Meredith Martini, and our Director of School Counseling, Mrs. Rebecca Gottesman. Our school counselors, Mrs. Nicole Buford, Mrs. Donna Bailey, and Mrs. Laura Politano. Our senior class advisors, Dr. Michael Cressy and Mr. Danish Nadeem. I would like to thank our graduates for their support and leadership. It is the senior class that sets the tone in the building, and you guys did an outstanding job at that. This year was filled with outstanding academic and extracurricular achievements. You made me proud to be your principal and proud to be a part of the Malverne family. You are an incredible group of young men and women, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoy the ceremony and welcome to the graduation of the class of 2019. It is now my privilege to introduce a truly great educational leader. During his tenure, through his guidance and steadfast commitment to the academic success of all our children, Malverne High School graduates are better prepared than ever before for the opportunities and challenges that lie before them. He is not only an outstanding leader, but someone who genuinely cares about each and every student. He is no stranger to the halls of Malverne High School and genuinely takes the time out to get to know all our students. Ladies and gentlemen, the Superintendent of Malverne Union Free School District, Dr. James Hundafun.
Thank you, Dr. Romano. Members of the Board of Education, Dr. Romano, staff members, parents, relatives, friends, and most of all, our dear graduates, the class of 2019, a well-deserved congratulations. Let's give them a round of applause. Come on. Four years ago, we came together in the Herber Auditorium to celebrate your graduation from 8th grade into high school. During the last 4 years, you have somehow magically grown into the young men and women we are now ready to graduate. As parents, grandparents, family, and friends, we are all here to celebrate your happy day and thank you for all you have accomplished long time since kindergarten. As educators, we will always think of you as the class who put us over the top. Now, to getting over the top. This class has distinguished itself in so many ways, but over 4 years, they have set the mark for outstanding achievement. This year, Malverne High School was the only high school to be honored by the State Education Department from Long Island by a research team to replicate a model of educational excellence thanks to you. Thank you. You continued that legacy as juniors last year because we were the only Long Island high school featured by the New York Kids Research Study for truly beating the odds. We're not done. This year, U.S. News and World Report ranked Malverne High School in the top 11% of the high schools in America. Continuing on, during your time, we were cited as a model by a national research publication for schools that succeed. Malverne High School also was the only school on Long Island to receive a gold award as a school of opportunity. We have a few things here, folks. We have also been named by the New York State Education Department as the top of their reward schools for the State Education Department honors. Honored also by the College Board as a National Advanced Placement Honor Roll School of Distinction for the last 3 years. During your time, every one of your 4 years, the Washington Post identified Malverne High School in their national ranking as one of the best high schools for college readiness. Give yourself a round of applause. Did a great job. All right, so let's get down to the nitty-gritty of the stats and the money. Okay, set a new record $8.1 million in scholarship offers to this class this year. $8.1 million. 95% Regents diplomas, and 63% were advanced Regents diplomas. Advanced placement college work called people of scholarly intent, scholars, 35% of our graduates. Excellent, outstanding. And not to mention the best ever musical comedy, The Little Mermaid. All right, how about that? Throughout your 4 years, team and individual athletic honors from the Conference, League, County, and New York State, and 14 scholar athlete teams. Outstanding. The Pride of Malverne Marching Band won the New York State competition this year in first place. Now, folks, that ain't peanuts. That's pretty darn good. This is a record-setting class. You can be proud of them. They're yours, they're ours. I don't really want to let them go, but let's go on. Okay. When you walk across this stage and receive your diploma, you are crossing a symbolic bridge into adult life. Now you will have everything you always wished for: independence and freedom. After today, you will continue the daily, lifelong odyssey that each person must learn how to navigate. Your level of success, fulfillment, and happiness will largely depend upon your ability to recognize what is important and what is not. Separate the wheat from the chaff and the real news from the fake news. Every day you will make decisions that affect the rest of your life, like getting up on time and showing up for work. Every day there will be problems to be solved and unexpected challenges to overcome. Every day some things will happen that are beyond your control. But remember, it's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you can get up that really counts. Hopefully, our 13 years together have helped you to prepare to overcome the challenges of adult life. More than 100 years ago, the German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche coined a phrase that still resonates today. That which does not kill us makes us stronger. Okay, so if a shark eats you, it's over. If a shark bites you, you learn something important. Don't hang out with sharks. Good choices, taking some reasonable risks, and learning from your experience is all critical for survival and success. In reality, your responsibilities and obligation increase as your time decreases. So, carpe diem, seize the day, and use it or lose it. I can attest to the fleeting nature of time, partly because I'm old, but 12 years ago, many of our graduates from Malverne High School walked across this stage. Recently, I saw them, now as parents, holding hands with their own small children as they entered the Maurice W. Downing Primary School. So the circle of life continues. Well, let's get you graduated. So remember to avoid swimming with the sharks. There's only one life. So live it, and live it passionately. May God bless you and keep you safe, and may all your dreams come true. Thank you.
This time I would like to invite up Mr. Brescia, who will introduce our co-salutatorian. Whoa! Jack Cesari.
Thank you, Dr. Romano. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor to introduce to you your salutatorian for the class of 2019, Jack Cesari. Our co-salutatorian, Jack Cesari, is a shining star not only among his family and peers, but also among our family at Malverne High School. Jack is a student who truly exemplifies academic excellence, strength of character, commitment to self-growth, and one who works diligently to make positive changes with his community. Jack is an exceptional student and will be graduating with an advanced designation Regents diploma with honors and master in math and science, in addition to a bilingual literacy certification. Jack has accomplished these prestigious academic successes while challenging himself to take all honors, Project Lead the Way, and advanced placement level courses. He is recognized as an AP Scholar with Distinction, National Hispanic Recognition Program Scholar for his outstanding performance on the PSATs as an active member of the National Honor Society. Jack was accepted to the highly prestigious United States Naval Academy at Annapolis, where he was one of over 16,000 applicants who applied and one of the 8.5% of candidates who were accepted. That's a phenomenal accomplishment. Congratulations. Besides his academic accomplishments, Jack is involved in an array of activities, organizations, and community service endeavors. He is a talented mellophone player and has been section leader of our award-winning marching band. He is also a member of our select choir, participated in NISMA. Jack is an active member of the Robotics Club, Mathletes, and Coding Club. He stays physically fit by being a second-degree black belt at Kempo Martial Arts, where he also works as an assistant instructor as well. Jack was also an assemblyman and lobbyist for the American Legion Boys State Program and was an intern with the Senator Todd Kaminsky's office. Some prestigious awards Jack has received included a silver medal at the Al Kalfas Math Fair at Hofstra University for his work on the math behind the Rubik's Cube. Certificate of recognition for participation in the STEM Diversity Summit at Farmingdale State College. Second place winner of the Center for the Italian Studies Essay Contest at Stony Brook University, and the European Union C1 certification for fluency in Spanish. His professional affiliations include National Society of High School Scholars, Society of American Military Engineers, and Tri-M Music Honors Society. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and pleasure that I welcome to the microphone our co-salutatorian, Jack Cesari.
Good evening. My name is Jack Cesari, and I am proud to be a co-salutatorian for the class of 2019. I'd like to begin by thanking my teachers and administrators, as well as my family and friends. They have all played a part in getting me where I am today. All throughout high school, we are flooded with a tremendous amount of information. Yet, looking back, I can't tell you how much of it I've retained. Many believe that the purpose of an education is to learn facts. While this is certainly very important, the learning of information is not what ultimately matters. As explained by Albert Einstein, education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think. No one can learn everything, but through thinking, one can learn anything. Facts are limited, but thinking is limitless. One of the most important skills I've learned through high school is that of listening. The Dalai Lama once explained that when we speak, we only repeat what we already know. Yet when we truly listen, we may learn something new. I must confess, however, that I am not the best listener. And if I had listened any better during my 4 years of high school, I would not be speaking in front of you today. There are many distractions on the path towards excellence. Many have tried to persuade me to take the easy way out. They said I was studying too hard. They said I should have more fun. But it is always easier to have fun after accomplishing goals. After all, the harder we work, the harder we can play. If I had been a better listener, I would not be speaking in front of you today. It would be a great lie if I said that any part of high school was easy. Just when the intensity would reach a new high, I would remember a quote by David Goggins that read, "On the other side of suffering is greatness. Everything comes at a cost, including success." The hardest part of working toward any goal is putting in the effort without knowing whether it will pay off. We must have faith. The rewards will come in time. Until that point, however, we must endure. Everyone starts from the bottom. Before one is experienced, one must be inexperienced. Before one is knowledgeable, one must be unknowledgeable. Before one is comfortable, one must be uncomfortable. I may be considered a pretty smart 18-year-old, but all the real adults out there never hesitate to remind me how I know nothing of taxes, credit cards, or driving. Yeah, I'm still working on the whole driving thing. Hopefully it's easier to steer a ship than it is to steer a car. Hopefully. There's so much to learn, so much to do, so many people to meet, and so many places to go. And the most exciting part of it all is that we're not even close. This is only the very beginning.
Our co-salutatorian, Anthony Marco, is a young man who has earned this distinction not only by his merit, but the support and dedication of his family, teachers, and peers. Anthony has grown into an exceptional student and young man. During his years at Malverne, he challenged himself by taking several honors and pre-advanced courses, while undertaking 9 advanced placement courses. He has always been a dedicated, committed, and valuable student, as well as a friend to the Malverne community. His passion for work and education are reflected in his distinction as being one of Malverne's pioneers in the Doshi STEM program that now has evolved in one of our course offerings in our PLTW course series. Anthony has earned a place in Malverne's academic history. It's not only his academics that set him apart, but he brings a friendly balance of his years as co-section leader among the alto saxophones in the Pride of Malverne Marching Band, served as captain of the History Bowl team, and founded the Wellington History Instagram page with over 15,000 followers. Make sure to follow Anthony. He has served as a youth leader for 2 Habitat for Humanity bills and raised $2,000 as a student ambassador for the Wounded Warriors Project. Anthony has served as co-president and co-founder of the Competitive Scholars Club, while still finding time to intern for Congresswoman Kathleen Rice and Assemblyman Brian Curran. And let's not forget being a team member and electrical co-captain for the Malverne Mechanical Mules robotics team. But one accomplishment I think he's most proud of is being co-captain of the Rockville Center Malverne Cyclones ice hockey team. This July, Anthony leaves to attend the United States Military Academy at West Point. As he heads there, he knows the hard work and energy it took to get into one of the most prestigious military academies, one of the first of 5 military academies. Anthony will be graduating in the top 2% of his class with a Regents Diploma with advanced designation and honors and mastery in math and science. Today, I would like Anthony to reflect on the prefix co. Co, which productively forms new words, meaning jointly, such as co-worker, co-pilot, co-manage, and in scientific and mathematical terms pronounced complement. To date, Anthony has served as co-captain, co-section leader, co-president, and co-founder, and today co-salutatorian. He has been an inspiration to all his peers, families, and colleagues. Anthony, you are genuinely complimented the Malverne community and all our lives. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor to introduce to you your co-salutatorian for the class of 2019, Anthony Marco. Congratulations.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome, distinguished guests, Superintendent Dr. Hunfun, administrators, Principal Dr. Mana, teachers, staff, family, and friends. Class of 2019, we are eternally thankful to the Malverne family for preparing us for the future. I'd like to personally thank my parents for always being supportive. I could never have it done without you both. You have instilled in me a work ethic, faith in God, sportsmanship, and the importance of moral character. I'd also like to thank my sister Olivia for these 3 last years together at Malverne High School. I'd also like to thank my cousin, Dr. Thomas Badamarco, aunts, uncles, and cousins. In the famous words of President John F. Kennedy, we choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Class of 2019, this is your moment. Tonight, you turn the page in your book. The first chapter, now complete, but tomorrow, you will begin the next chapter of your lives. You are prepared and ready to take on whatever challenge awaits. So now, the full measure of responsibility is borne on your shoulders. You will now go out into the world and take all you have been given and lead. Be the very best that you can be and pay it forward to future generations. You will face adversity, but you have been given the tools here at Malverne to persevere, hold the line, and never, never give up. You will fail at some things, and that is okay. President Kennedy put it simply: those who dare to fail miserably can achieve greatly. This class is ready, and the future is calling on us. Are we ready to heed the call? The answer is, we are indeed ready. We are thankful to our parents and families who have supported and sacrificed for us so that we can stand before you proud and strong. You have often heard that we are part of the Malverne family, and I, for one, believe this is true. The bar was set high, and we surpassed it with style. We have shared awesome memories, challenges, and victories. We have respected each other's differences and worked towards our individual and collective goals, achieving great success in this place and time. In the words of President Ronald Reagan, we are not unlike the shining city on a hill. We weren't marking time, we made a difference, and we left it in good hands. All in all, not bad at all. As each of us leaves this place, and forges our way to success in the world, we will always remember and hold dear all that we were given here. In closing, we must live above the common level of life and have the courage to choose the harder right over the easier wrong. The West Point Cadet Creed. Class of 2019, you have been prepared. You are ready, and everyone expects to see amazing things from each and every one of you. I am proud to have taken this journey with this class. I wish you all the best in all of your future endeavors, and I have no doubt that you will all etch your mark in history. Thank you.
I would now like to invite the members of the class of 2019 concert choir to perform "We're All in This Together." Outstanding. Thank you. You may be seated. Let's give them another round of applause. Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce the class of 2019 President, Erica Lugensland. Seems like she did a pretty good job. It's never easy to be the president of the senior class, but she handled this job with grace and style. She did an amazing job, and I'm sure the class appreciates it. I know we certainly did. Erica has the uncanny ability to include everyone in the class, a class that is often made up of different groups where unity is hard to establish. But judging by the accomplishments of this class, both academically and socially, Erica has done an amazing job. I would describe her leadership style as quiet, but she has everyone's respect. She has the ability to communicate with the entire class and gets results. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2019 President, Erica Lugensland.
Hello, everybody. Good evening, staff, family, friends, and my fellow graduates. Thank you all for joining Malverne's class of 2019 tonight to celebrating our graduation. Sorry, guys. Well, guys, doesn't it feel like it was just yesterday when we were all freshmen with not a care in the world? Here we are today, ready to begin the next chapter in our lives. With that being said, I think we can all agree that these last 4 years flew right past us, and I am beyond grateful to have shared those years and experiences with all of you, and many of you even since elementary school. These experiences would not have been as fun and successful without each and every single one of our amazing class members. Let's give a huge thank you to our interesting yet great class advisors, Dr. Cressy and Mr. Nadeem, for everything they have done for us. From the many car washes, bake sales, pizza sales, Chipotle fundraisers, and many more, the two of you have put in so much effort to benefit our class, so thank you so, so much. I love you guys. I would also like to thank my fellow class officers as well for your tremendous effort this year. The class of 2019 has a wide variety of talent, some in music, others in sports, and many in academics. Honestly, what senior class can you recall that has not one, but two salutatorians? Seriously though, despite all of the different accomplishments we've achieved, I'm sure that we all believe one of the biggest was being the first senior class ever to win sports night as both juniors and seniors. You know the vibes, but do the vibes know you? Reflecting on all of our achievements, I'm going to miss the times we have all shared together and even the many differences we all made. These last few days of fun senior activities has really pulled many of us together despite the different social groups within our class, and for that, I thank you all. To close out, I want to share one last story. A few weeks ago, I was on my way to my college orientation. After a long train ride on the LIRR, I was now sitting on the subway next to a man who was reading a book aloud. Something he said really stuck with me, so I would love to share it with you all tonight. He read, "We always leave something of ourselves behind when we leave somewhere. We stay there even though we go away. And you all sitting here in front of me will always be here at Malverne. Maybe not physically, but each and every single one of your accomplishments, hard work, dedication, and memories will always remain. It's an honor to be a part of this class. Thank you to everyone who came out tonight, and to my fellow classmates. Remember that a world full of opportunities awaits each and every one of us. God bless, and have a great rest of your evening."
Well said, Erica. Thank you. It is now my distinct honor to have the opportunity to say a few words about our valedictorian. Nelson Chow is an exceptional young man, and there are not too many occasions in an educator's career that they see a valedictorian as accomplished as Nelson. This young man has already been featured in Forbes magazine as a member of the 2019 class of Presidential Scholars. He is one of only 161 seniors out of the 3.6 million seniors nationwide to share this prestigious honor. He was also one of only 18 students across the nation to receive a $40,000 scholarship through the G.E. Reagan Foundation Scholarship Program. These national recognition scholarships did not happen by chance or simply because of his affable personality, but only because he was willing to work hard, make sacrifices, and dream big. During his tenure at Malverne High School, Nelson challenged himself with some of the most rigorous courses Malverne has to offer. In fact, today, he will be graduating with the potential to earn 30 college credits. It's a round of applause. But he has not only passed these classes, he has excelled. With a weighted average of 104.4, Nelson has already been recognized by the National College Board as an AP Scholar with distinction. With near-perfect scores on the ACT and ACT, Nelson will graduate with an Advanced Regents Diploma with honors and mastery in math and science, as well as the AP Project Lead the Way recognition certification. While maintaining this rigorous course load, Nelson was involved in an array of extracurricular activities. He's the co-founder of the Competitive Scholars Club, captain of the Science Bowl and Mathletes teams, president of the Robotics Club, secretary of the class of 2019, and secretary of the National Honor Society. He is a member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society, as well as a section leader on the New York State Championship Pride of Malverne Marching Band. He is a level 6 soloist and performed at the NISMA Music Festival. Furthermore, he is an ambassador for the York Blood Center, a lifeguard with the Village of Freeport, a third-degree black belt, and volunteers with NYU Winthrop Hospital, Toys for Tots, and Island Harvest. He boasts such accomplishments, but his true reward is his personality. He possesses outstanding values, a genuinely kind and caring person. His aspirations of becoming a doctor are spawned from his genuine care and concern for others. Nelson alone compiled over $4 million in scholarship offers from 19 schools, 6 of them being Ivy League schools. Nelson will be attending Princeton University this fall in the pre-med program with aspirations of becoming a doctor. Without any further ado, your valedictorian for the class of 2019, Nelson Chow.
It's a beautiful day outside. That's the last time you're ever going to hear that, class of 2019. It's not? Testing. It's not working. Sorry. Oh, now it works. Okay. No? Yay! As I said, it's a beautiful day outside, and that is the second to last time you will ever hear that again. Before beginning, I would like to thank our many fantastic teachers who have spent years supporting us and teaching us, from Shakespearean English pieces that aren't really even in English to A squared plus B squared equals C squared. To Dr. Hunderfun, Dr. Romano, Miss Bascom, and the rest of the cool dudes who are always wearing suits, thanks for all the opportunities you've provided us. To the beautiful young ladies in the guidance department, thanks for all the miracles that you've produced. You like that one? To my mom, everything I've ever accomplished was made only possible because of you. Thanks for being my #1 fan, my best friend, and the greatest mother I could ever ask for. On Sunday, I caught a viral infection. So she's also been the greatest doctor in the world for the past week. She's an immigrant mom, so if you ask her what made me well so fast, she'll tell you it was Vicks VapoRub. To my dad, I hope I've made you proud. Thanks for saving me every time mom's mad. Thanks for teaching me how to tie, how to eat good sushi, and how to be a good man. Thanks to all the grandparents, uncles, aunts, cousins, nephews, and nieces. Thanks to all the brothers and sisters, the family and friends, and the best friends. To Tony, Jack, and anyone sacrificing so much to serve our nation, thank you for your bravery. I'd even like to thank the best friends, sisters, and girlfriends. For many people, those two are the same person. Hashtag live life like live. Love you lots. Wealth, health, and happiness. Pretty simple words. Even I can spell them. Of course, material wealth is wonderful. Private jets and mansions are very cool. But wealth comes in many other forms. We are all very fortunate to have the wealth of love surrounding us, from classmates to teachers, families, and administration. The wealth of ideas that have been created among us is something worth admiring. And let's not forget the wealth of opportunity that has been granted to us as we take our talents far and wide, from the sandy shores of California to the cold states that no one can really identify on a map, and even to the pits of New Jersey. Health is important. Take it from the kids standing up here with mono, or maybe mono. We are nothing without health, and it is important for us to keep ourselves in good physical condition. The truth is, it's really hard to have wealth and happiness if you're sick. Let's not ignore the growing incidences of mental health. We are blessed to have such a great emotional support here at Malverne. But as we go out in the real world, let's do our best to fight anxiety, depression, stress, and poor mental health. Let's take on the world with our heads held high, and preferably not with mono. And finally, happiness. Everybody finds happiness in their own way. So do what makes you happy. There was once a wise man who made the case that juice is temporary. Anyone can obtain the juice. But sauce is forever. You buy yourself a lemonade. How long does that last you in the fridge? A couple days, maybe. For me, like a day. That's the juice. How long does barbecue sauce last you? A very long time. That's the sauce, man. It sticks around. It sticks. It's hard to move, and there is a difference. Don't live your life like it's juice. Live for the moments that stick forever. Live your life like a bottle of barbecue sauce, filled with long-lasting memories that will stick with you forever. We all look up to people. Role models are everywhere. But today, the class of 2023 are the heroes of the story. I did it for the skinny Asian boys who didn't always believe in themselves. So I ask you, who will you do it for? I wish everyone the best of luck, and know that wherever we end up, we will be healthy, happy, and wealthy. Congrats, class of 2023, and never forget, Saturdays are for the boys.
Yep. Wow. Barbecue sauce. Dr. Hundafun, as the principal of Malverne High School, I certify that all the members of the graduating class of 2019 have met or exceeded the New York State course requirements, credit mandates, and examinations as dictated by the Commissioner of Education and the Board of Regents of New York State. They have immersed themselves in the study of the arts, literature, mathematics, science, history, as well as the process of our country. We ask that you now confer on them the rights, responsibilities, and privileges signified by a high school diploma. We do so with great pride in their achievements, with an unwavering confidence in their futures, with deep affection for each and every one of them. And now, the class of 2019 will be introduced by their assistant principal, Mrs. Kesha Bascom, and awarded their diplomas by the Malverne High School Board of Education and Superintendent of Schools.
Will row one please stand? Nelson Chow. Jack Cesari. Anthony Marco. Erica Lucasland. Caitlin Ramarak. RJ Murray. Minahil Mudasar. Monique Ramprasad. Shamia Bridgewater. Troy McKenzie. Afia Bocciatum. Ashley Boone. Subhadra Debnath. Ayike Fible. Will row two please stand? Brianna Moore. Aileen Brito. Malachi Thomas. Jonathan Hernandez. Victoria Mateos. Soleil Carboni. Tamia Clark. Elizabeth Lawless. Mackenzie Dormius. Akile Smith. Sydney Haynes. Christian Morgan. Christopher Jean. Molly Fisherman. Will row 3 please stand? Come on up. Jaron Bannister. Tala Amory. Oluwadamilola Adeni. Jason White. Jocelyn Sokolo. Azia Rogers. Angelica Reyes. Daniel Parfait. Nia Moore. Alex Mendez. Irvin Mejia. Abigail McKinney. Nicholas Maranzano. Carly Manza. Jasmine Ma. Will row 4 please stand? Ashania Francis. Messiah Floyd Gordon. Andrew Floria. Jaheim Flood. Jamel Flood. Jordan Everard. Diego Escobar. Hadia Dixon. Saradia Dig. Xavier DeVore. Giovanni Duran. Alexandria Delegati. Christian Degan. Tristan Debidat. Quatika Dawson. Will row 5 please stand? Keep coming. Micah Njibe. Jacqueline Neal. Kayla Morrell. Angela Morgan. Angel Moran Infante. Kevin Molina Medina. Duval Misquiero Emerencia. Avis Mejia Alfaro. Randolph Maristel. Gerald Mendez. Kate McGinnis. Jade Mays. Michael Martin. Dante Martin. Elliot Edwards. Crystal Mahays. Will row 6 please stand? Veronica DeSantis. Samir Mahmood. Melvin Ventura. Gabriela Varela. Edwin Valladares Torres. Lincia Villamini. Lovins Ulysses. Will row 7 please stand? Ayamade Adeakon. Michelle Adeyemi. Olawashawn Ajurututu. Kiana Ashley. David Badir. Justin Berry. Kellen Blodgett. Nashawn Bryant. Kathia Calderon Carbajal. Tatiana Devereaux. Lucy Elvire Bolnes. Jackie Graham. Erica Hernandez. Justin King. Sasha Louison. Will row 8 please stand? Shelby Benjamin. Darian Best. Baljot Bola. Samuel Bosquez. Timothy Bosquez. Tyrone Brown. Christopher Cami Paez. Jordi Carvajal. Isaiah Chase. Tyreek Cook. Naya Court. Jehan Cueva. Mark Catrone. Christopher DaCosta. Ramona Dawkins. Will row 9 please stand? Jason Garcia Maya. Jayani Gaston. Michael Gennardo. Nicole Grados. Jordan Graham. Daniel Guardado. Tashawn Hampton. Nicole Hatcher. Donovan Ishmael. Marenike Iage. Jeremiah Jackson. Dewan Jackson Jr. J.V. Kurtz. Jayshawn Lewis Catino. Javalia Llewell. Sean Louis Jacques. Will row 10 please stand? Leslie Ortiz Quintanilla. Paris Peel. Kivon Pinnock. Catherine Pierre. Christian Portillo. Imran Ramnoth. Lamar Ramsey III. Mason Richard. Brent Richardson. Brian Romero. Brandon Saunders. Khalil Smith. Noel Tavares. Soraya Thomas. Latia Towns. Will row 10 please be seated?
At this time, the class president will sign the transition from candidate to graduate. Please turn your tassels from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present Malverne High School's class of parents and guests. Please remain seated before graduates leave the athletic field. Thank you.